Hello everybody. This is Mommy with Flowers by the Bunch. Today I have the sweetest little Christmas tree that one of our clients asked that we decorate. She wanted to give these as just a little gift, so they purchased from their Sunday school class a gift card, but they wanted to give them something that would last through the season, and if they didn't want to keep it, they didn't have to, but just something sweet and festive. We have these little Christmas trees here at our shop, and they actually have a battery operated lights that are on this Christmas tree. I don't have any batteries right now, but I am going to tuck some batteries in for her. I'm removing any of the little plastic tabs that might still be left, but she asked that we decorate it. So my choice of decorations was, I found these cute berries. They're red and white and kind of a pretty lime green. And then we had this beautiful plaid ribbon in the same colors. And so I wanted to show you how I was going to decorate it. I'm going to take these berries, I'm going to knock over my little Christmas tree. I'm going to take these berries using my scissors. I'm going to cut them off of this branch and cut them in tiny little pieces. Because this is a very small tree, I don't need it to be very large. I need them to be fairly small. So I'm going to just take these small pieces, and I am going to take some, I think that this is 18-inch gauge, might be 24, I don't know, tiny gauge wire. I'm going to cut it up in very small pieces, and I am just individually going to wire those berries onto the branch of the tree. So I'm just taking that tiny little wire and I'm just twisting that wire so that that little berry will stay in place. And I'm going to, there's not very many branches, so I'm just going to take a berry and tuck it on each of these branches. And honestly, do I want to tuck it on each branch if I'm going to put some ribbon? Probably not. I probably don't need it on every branch, so I may just kind of rotate through where I do every other branch. That way we can add some ribbon. So I'm just taking that wire and kind of like a bread tie, I'm just taking and twisting kind of fluff up your ribbon. And there's my little bow. I'm going to take my scissors or a pair of snips, and I'm going to trim up any wire. But there's a tiny little bow. Now, if you'd like, you can leave your ribbon a little longer, and you can always trim that. I'm taking that ribbon and I'm just gathering it in the center. So it almost looks like a little bow tie, okay? Take your wire, lay your ribbon right on the branch that you want it to be on, and take that wire and wrap it really tightly right around that branch. And then fluff that ribbon. The wonderful part about this ribbon is it's wired, so it stays in place really easily. So there's another little piece of ribbon. Let's put just a tiny little, let's see, do I want a looped bow on the top? I don't know if it'll be too much, let's see. Now, you can absolutely use a more narrow ribbon. You do not have to use this wide ribbon. This is called a number 40. It's about 2 inches or 2.5 inches wide. And you certainly do not have to use this wide ribbon. But I just love the color of this ribbon with these berries, so that's the reason I chose this. I am taking a little heavier gauge wire, and I am going to tie this bow. So I did let me go back. I did a 2-looped bow, 1 loop on each side. And so I think that's what I'm going to place right on top of this. I'm going to take this heavier gauged wire. I think it's 21 gauge. And I am going to tie that bow together. And you can continue, of course, I'm going to continue to add some berries and a little bit more ribbon, but that's how you are going to decorate a tiny little Christmas tree. Guys, I hope that helps. If you have any questions about how I decorated this tree, please be sure to ask those down below. Thank you so much for being here with us. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe down below. We'll see you real soon. Thanks, guys.